At 300 miles across, Enceladus is small, smaller than the length of the United Kingdom or Lake Superior. But the reach of this tiny moon is such that it has reshaped what we thought we knew about life in the solar system. At first glance, it seems like an unremarkable icy speck adrift in Saturn's shadows. But take a closer look and it transforms into one of the most extraordinary places in our solar system. A place where its secrets rise 6,000 miles into space, with an influence that extends over an area greater than the entirety of the surface area of Earth. For decades, Saturn's rings have captivated scientists with their sharp, well-defined bands of ice and rock. They're thought to be the remnants of a moon that got too close to Saturn and torn apart by its immense gravity millions of years ago. These rings are immense. The A and B rings alone span circumferences of 700,000 to 800,000 kilometers. But not all rings are like this. One in particular stands apart, the E-ring. Discovered in 1966, the E-ring appeared faint, diffuse and ghostly, and for nearly 40 years its origins remained a mystery. That was until 2004, when NASA's Cassini spacecraft arrived at Saturn. Cassini, designed to peel back the layers of Saturn's secrets, was a technological marvel. For 13 years it observed the planet, its rings and its moons, delivering some of the most stunning images of the Saturnian system we've ever seen. And early in its mission it captured something no one expected. From a distance of 2.1 million kilometers, Cassini's cameras detected an unusual shimmering glow beneath Enceladus' south pole. This was surprising. Icy moons were supposed to be geologically inactive, frozen in time. So what could possibly be happening on Enceladus? The discovery was so intriguing that NASA altered Cassini's mission to investigate further, and as the spacecraft flew closer it revealed something groundbreaking. Enceladus was ejecting plumes of water vapour and ice into space from cracks in its icy crust. These cracks, now called tiger stripes, were reminiscent of Earth's geysers, but on a nearly unimaginable scale. Even more astonishing, as the moon orbited Saturn, the material from these plumes was feeding Saturn's E-ring, solving the decades-old mystery as to their origin. But the plumes were more than just stunning visuals, they were windows into the moon's hidden depths. When Cassini flew through the jets, its instruments analysed their contents, and what it found was astonishing. These plumes weren't just water vapour, they were laced with salts, organic molecules, traces of hydrogen, and more recently phosphine. Phosphine is a molecule often linked to biological activity on Earth. While it can also arise from certain chemical processes, its presence raises profound questions about what lies beneath Enceladus' icy crust. And there was more. The detection of hydrogen hinted at possible hydrothermal vents on the moon's sea floor. On Earth, these vents teem with life, forming ecosystems entirely independent of sunlight. Could the same conditions exist in the dark ocean beneath Enceladus' frozen shell? Cassini's discoveries left no doubt. Beneath its icy surface, it harbours a global ocean, a vast dark sea shielded from the vacuum of space. With ingredients for life and potential biosignatures like phosphine emerging from its plumes, this tiny moon has become one of the most promising places in the solar system to search for life. But Enceladus wasn't finished astonishing us. In 2023, the James Webb Space Telescope turned its powerful infrared gaze toward the moon and revealed something extraordinary. The plumes, already known to be impressive, were far more colossal than anyone had imagined. These weren't mere jets of water vapour, they stretched an astonishing 6,000 miles into space. To put that into perspective, this tiny moon, just 300 miles across, was ejecting water and ice across a distance nearly twice the width of the United States. And its influence extended even further. As Enceladus orbits Saturn, it feeds the planet's faint E-ring over an area of 621 billion square kilometres, which is an incredible 1,200 times more than the surface area of Earth. Enceladus is a paradox. Small, cold and locked in ice, it seems inconsequential, a frozen moon adrift in the shadow of Saturn. But beneath its icy shell lies an ocean that defies expectations, shaping its environment in ways far beyond its tiny frame. And within that ocean, this 300-mile wide world may harbour a hidden gem: life.